Okay, dividing fractions. To answer the fertilizer question, you need to divide the fraction of fertilizer by the fraction of square yards. Dividing by a fraction is the same as multiplying by the multiplicative inverse. To divide mixed numbers, you need to convert them to improper fractions first. So this 11 halves, this is the 5½ for the bags of fertilizer. And the 7 halves over here, this is the 3½ square yards. So when you do your division here, you're doing 11 halves divided by 7 halves. In the physical model up here, you can see you have 11 halves. But then to divide by 7 halves or multiply by 2/7, since to divide you can multiply by the reciprocal of what you're dividing by. So we're multiplying 11 halves by 2/7. Divide each bag by 7, which is what all these vertical lines are here, and then take 2 of each one of those. So you have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 of these. If each one of these is a 7th from here to here, this is a 7th. You're taking 2 of them, which is both of these. Okay, so each tiny rectangle is a 14th, but if you have 2 of them, that's the 7th. And if you have 2 of the 7ths, or 4 14ths, you get 2 7ths. It's also 4 14ths. So your final answer is you're adding all these 2 7ths together. You have 2 7ths plus 2 7ths plus 2 7ths plus 2 7ths plus 2 7ths, which is basically 2 7ths times 5, which is 10 7ths. But also, you have these two guys right here, and this is 2 14ths, which is another 7th. So it's plus 1 7th. And that makes 11 7ths. Okay? So you got 11 7ths here total, which is this guy. It can also be written as 1 and 4 7ths when you divide it out to make a mixed number. So either answer here is correct. The 11 7ths or 1 and 4 7ths. The important thing is using this physical model to show the multiplication. And the multiplication stems from this division here, but you're doing a reciprocal. So when you're dividing two fractions, you take the fraction you're dividing by, and then instead of dividing by that fraction, you multiply by the multiplicative inverse. So it's the same operation, basically.